Hello everyone, my name is Aryan Sir and today we are going to discuss about very interesting topic and a very famous topic of biology, rather science, that is the cell. Now, cell is also known as the unit of life because it is the smallest functional part of the living organism. You will study in detail about the cell in your higher classes, but today we are just going through the outline of the topic. Now we'll start with the definition. Now, cell is the structural and functional, right? Structural and functional, that means that not only the living organisms, means all the living organisms are made up of cell, but the cells also performs the necessary functions, means all the functions like respiration, digestion, ingestion, circulation. All these metabolic activities are performed by particular group of cells, right? Means group of cells means digestion. If you think of digestion, in digestion different type of cells are used, or different type of cells are involved, and in respiration different type of cells are involved. So cells may differ, right? Then again the definition, the cell is the structural and functional unit of life or biological unit of life. Now we'll look at the history. Now it is very important to when a student first studies a cell, so it is very important for him or her to know that when the cell was first observed, who observed the living cell, who coined the term nucleus, or who gave the name cell. It is very important for everyone to know this, right? Because these are the main discoverers or the research workers, so their credit must be given. So we'll start with the history. First, Robert Hooke observed the cell in 1665 AD. Then the first living cell was observed by Anton van Leeuwenhoek in 1667. Then the nucleus was observed by Robert Brown in 1831. So look at the difference. The first discovery was made in 1665 and then the nucleus was termed in 1831. So see the difference. The reason is technological barrier, right? The technological advancement or the invention of proper compound microscope was not there. So this is the reason. Now, types of cell. So cells are of many types. So there are first basic two main categories of cells. First is prokaryotic, second one is eukaryotic. Prokaryotic cells are the primitive cells or the basic cells, right? Means they lack organelles, they lack nuclear membrane, they lack major organelles like mitochondria, cellulose, lysosomes, etc. Then comes the eukaryotic cells. The cells which are present in our body are eukaryotic. So we are eukaryotes. Okay, we are eukaryotes, and it is found in almost every multicellular organisms. Now here is one example of a eukaryotic cell of a plant. So you can see here these are the organelles like cell wall, cell membrane, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleus, mitochondria, chloroplast, and so on. So these are the organelles. Now let us see the organelles and their functions. First, nucleus. Now nucleus of the cell is very important. It acts as the brain of the cell, right? All the metabolic activities that is conducted inside the cell are regulated by the nucleus. For example, respiration. For example, in case of plant cell, photosynthesis, okay, protein synthesis, lipid synthesis, all these processes are carried out, or firstly it is regulated by the nucleus. And the very important function that nucleus does is the reproduction. So the chromosomes which are involved in the reproduction are stored or found in nucleus. Second one, cell wall. Now cell wall is very important for plant, as it is only found in plant cell, it is absent in animal cell. Now the very important function, it gives the rigidity to the cell, right? Because plants, if you observe plants, big trees, they are very rigid, they are just stands tall throughout their life. So it provides rigidity to the cell. Third one is endoplasmic reticulum. Now endoplasmic reticulum is of two types: smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, the name is given because of the smooth texture. When we observe this under the microscope, we found, or any observer will found, that they are very smooth and the other set is very rough because there are dots, and these dots are the ribosomes. So smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is involved in protein synthesis as well as lipid synthesis. Lipid means fat. Then mitochondria. Now mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell. Now the energy, the ATP, adenosine triphosphate, it is prepared in mitochondria. Then chloroplast. Chloroplasts are exclusively present in plant cells, right? And its function, the very famous function, that is photosynthesis, it occurs in chloroplast. Then ribosomes, it helps in protein synthesis. Golgi bodies, it helps the packaging of proteins. So these are the organelles, and this is the outline of the cell. Thank you so much.